exactly did Disney impact our actual fears on animatronics? Well, while Disney saw animatronics as a way to give visitors repetitive shows without having to hire any actors or actresses, and he really wanted to push the levels of technology to be able to achieve this vision. First animatronic that he ever created was a 9-inch tall dancing man, which in terms of what he ended up creating, this is very basic, but it essentially got the ball rolling. Well, in 1963, after 2 years of hard work, he came out with his enchanted tiki birds, and you could originally go see it for 75 cents, fun fact. However, the tiki room was originally supposed to be like a restaurant combination with this tiki show. That didn't happen though. Instead, somebody else beat them to it in like the late 70s. Chuck E. Cheese came out with the world's first animatronic band. I had no idea that it was the world's first. I am now officially a big fan. Not long after, Showbiz Pizza came out featuring the Rockafire Explosion Band. People were seeing how much money Chuck E. Cheese was bringing in, and around 12-ish years later, they actually combined with Chuck E. Cheese, and now they're technically the same thing. In 1964 at the World's Fair, he immediately turned around and also came out with Abraham Lincoln. And he was actually the first person to ever be turned into an animatronic. Animatronics also became more involved in movies, including Mary Poppins and having the first bird animatronic. And it did not take long for other directors to get a hold of this, and we had things like Jaws in the 70s, E.T. in the 80s, and Jabba the Hutt also in the 80s. The 90s, the largest animatronic ever made was this giant T-Rex for Jurassic Park. Teddy Ruxpin was the first animatronic toy telling kids stories. But animatronic toys really got popular whenever Furby came out. And the things that they have animatronic toy-wise now are just insane. But to this day, Disney is still leading the way in terms of animatronics. But because animatronics are so relatively new, we are just newly, with like in the past 20 years-ish, seeing them abandoned, seeing them rotten, seeing them rusted. It's like we're seeing something that we shouldn't be seeing, like something without its skin on. So this provided so much inspiration to video games. One of the biggest video games tackling this topic was Five Nights at Freddy's, which came out in 2014. That's my makeup look. Nobody could even predict the chokehold that this was about to have on so many people.